All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai,
Shai,
Bahashem,
Bahashem,
Racha,
Rakha,
Kodash.
Kodash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 pushing his word with all truth and sincerity, as well as peace and blessings to all the believers of Yahweh Shai. This is the brother Daniel Allen.
And this is the brother Kaabia.
Two brothers from GMS Houston camp. We're going to do a quick lesson, just going into how prophecy is the focal point of this truth. We everything we do is centered around prophecy. We make moves based on prophecy. And we just in this lesson want to get into how the Christian church is not pushing prophecy. That's why so many people are lost. But the elect are going to come up out of the things that they're lost in, whether it be listening to the wrong camp, they don't got the complete doctrine, or if you're still in Christianity, the Most High is going to bring his elect to Yahweh Shai, roughly paraphrasing, Yahweh Shai say, my sheep hear my voice and they follow me. But, let's get right into it, starting with Revelation 19:10.
Revelation 19:10, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
This Apostle John, speaking to an angel, he bowed down to worship him. The angel was like, nah, don't do that. I'm your fellow brethren. Worship the Most High. That proves that the angels are our brothers. We also, we're angels also, we just wrapped in his flesh. But the point I want to get to, it says, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Now, when you read that verbatim, it wouldn't be a true statement. I'll read it right quick verbatim. It says, for the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. Now, if that was true, you will see the prophets of Jesus out on highways and byways all across the globe. But what do you see? You see the prophets of Yahweh Shai, the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, all across the globe right now, pushing his word. That's how that's another sign, we're close to the end. It says this word should be pushed to the ends of the earth, then the end shall come. Okay. But the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. That also boosts our faith in the name, the faith in the names of Yahweh Yahweh Shai, because we can actually open the scriptures up and look to prophecy and say, yeah, that does match up. That's what's happening right now in the earth, or that's what did happen in the past. The prophecy proved, and might I add, the Bible is the only book with prophecy in it. That's why the scriptures say, none shall, roughly paraphrasing, how does it go? Mate,
God,
be able to,
none shall be able to meet or mate.
You know what that said?
No,
Shit, we don't got to get it, but Kanye, you can't mix the scriptures with any other book.
Right.
The Bible is the only book with prophecy. So let's get into some of those prophecies that Yahweh Shai told us to be looking out for before he would come back. In Matthew 24, starting at 3.
God, this is Matthew 24 and verse 3. And he sat upon the Mount of Olives. The disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world?
Okay, if you want to go into it right quick, you can, to the word. This is the disciples talking to Yahweh Shai, asking, all right, so when you coming back, what's the end of the world, When are we going to get the kingdom again? And he about to tell them of things to look out for before he will come back. These are things you're going to see before I return. But if you want to go into that word world, because, it's not talking about the whole world. You can speak on it.
Yeah, Khan. So it's not, talking about the literal end of the world, but it's talking about the end of the rulership of Esau. Because the word, going to that word world in the Greek, is ion.
Strong's G165,
Ion. Which we're going to read the third definition is a period of time, age. So an age, you ever hear of the saying, an age of an empire? So yeah, it's an age of time, a period of time in which a kingdom is ruling upon earth, And disciples were asking what's going to be the end of the world. It's talking about the end of Esau's rulership, man.
That's how I say in 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed, We at the end of Esau's age. You keep going, verse 4.
Right. Matthew 24 and verse 4. And Yahushua answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach Yahushai, and shall deceive many.
And we see that now. It's bug outs everywhere, you know. But it's been bug outs in the past to say, you know, that, oh yeah, I'm the anointed. I'm here on the earth, you know, come see me. Or just even people saying that they King David, man. It's bug outs everywhere. Shit, that's one thing we see. Keep going.
And you had Comfy, you know. He said that he's a God-sent comforter. Come on, bro.
Most I took his ass out too.
Right. You know, so you're going to have many people that's going to, you know, say that they this and that, but, you know, don't believe them. But this is Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
And we're seeing that across the world right now. Not in America as of yet, but, you know, America's going to be a part of that too. You know, the virgin daughter of Babylon is known in the scriptures. You know, America will be touched. But, you know, we're seeing the wars and rumors of wars right now. You got Ukraine, Russia. You got the Israel, Palestine. You got rumors of wars between America and Russia, America and China, Taiwan and China. You know, things are popping off right now. So that's another check off the list. We seeing that. Keep going.
Kind. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Kind. It says nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. You know, that's what's about to happen, you know. That's all out World War III.
Kind.
It says, and there shall be famines. You know, Esau got this man-made famine. Most people don't realize that they said all the food that we had on the shelves right now is from last year's harvest, and this year's harvest really next year's harvest really not going to be nothing. So you start looking for more empty shelves. You know, there's so many videos out there going around with all these empty shelves around. So, you know, that famine is coming. It says pestilence also, you know. We already had the CV, you know, they working up on the next one, you know. Shit, Bill Gates already said, or Akar Schwab, you know, one of them said, you know, you got to be prepared for the next thing that's coming.
Right.
Because, shit, they going to make it happen.
Kind.
It says earthquakes in diverse places. And shit, if you got an earthquake app, you know that it's very, they got small earthquakes happening around the clock. But, you know, here and there, the most high throw is 7 magnitude out there, 6 magnitude, and sending out some judgment, just destroying people, killing them. In Iceland right now, a volcano is erupting, and that could turn even deadlier than it is right now. But and this last verse 8.
Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows.
You know, so this is just the beginning of everything, you know. The scripture says it's going to be a time like never before. That's hard to wrap your mind around or even fathom. Shit, a time like that's never been before on the earth. And it says it's going to be, you know, if you think about, you know, the Egyptian captivity, the plagues that were brought up on Egypt, slavery, all these bad and evil times that happen on the earth, it's going to be a time that's worse than all of that, you know? So this is just the beginning. All right. No, we're going to go into
We're going to get that Zechariah 14 and 12.
you know, just speaking on another prophecy that's soon to happen, you know, Lord willing.
Right.
This is Zechariah 14 and 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Right. And that last plague is talking about them ICBM missiles, the nuclear missiles. You know, you have Russia, North Korea. You know, you have all these nations with the big nuclear the big nuclear weapons, man. You know, the ICBM missiles that threatening nuclear war. You have many articles out there that said this next war, World War III, is going to be, you know, it's going to be nuclear war, man. It's gonna be missile shot, man.
God. And you know, you're not hearing this in the church. These churches think America's gonna go on forever and ever, you know. And especially these Edomites, they think, how does it say, is that Psalms 49:11?
Talking about,
you know how they think they gonna go on forever, their houses.
Yeah,
let me just try to pull it right quick. Psalms 49:11. Yep, I'll read
Okay,
it.
Con.
It's Psalms 49.
Psalms 49 and 11.
Yeah, this Psalms 49:11 says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. It's speaking about Esau. They think that this place is going to be going on forever, but little do they know the Most High about to upset their plans. We say he appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. But just speaking on the point, they don't think the nuclear destruction is going to come. They think we crazy. We out there on the highways and byways telling them that nuclear missiles about to hit their place. They're like, well, what y'all going to do in that time? Hey, we going to be delivered, Lord willing. Yahweh Shai is going to beam us up.
Con.
But let's get back to that Zechariah 14 and 12, right? Or is it 12 and 14?
14 and 12, you got it right. Con.
This is Zechariah 14 and 12 from the...
I need to get there. 14 and 12.
This is Zechariah 14 and 12 from the top again. It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Right. Who is the people that fought against Jerusalem and all these heathen nations? Mainly the main person being Esau. And Jerusalem is a people before it is a place. So Esau was that main enemy against the Israelites, man. And you go into Psalms 83, it talks about our enemies, man. We don't have to get it, but it names a list of them, the enemies, those that had a tumult, against Israel, man.
I think it's a scripture in Apocrypha, which we don't got to get either, that speaks on, how it says, what nation had not had part in, our downfall.
Right. Yeah, con. All these nations have, put us in captivity and have oppressed us, man.
Okay, continuing on, it says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Con. And what is the only thing that can do that, man? A nuclear missile, man. What can completely melt the skin off the bone? What can melt the eyes out in the sockets while they stand on their feet, man? A nuclear missile, man. Because when that wind, that fiery wind come towards you, man, it's gonna be fast and it's gonna be sudden, man. And it's just gonna just completely melt everything off your body, man, while you stand upon your feet, man. What else could this scripture be talking about, man? Other than the ICBM missiles, man.
Kind, 2 Peter 3 and 10 says, the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Everything is made up of elements, even the air.
Right.
This place, America, is going to be a complete lake of fire. That's what John saw. That's what he described it as. America has water on each side of it. So when he's seen that, that aerial view of America on fire, he said, this is a lake of fire.
God.
But
Get that Isaiah 9:5.
I was just going to make a quick point on how, man, I don't even know how I want to word it. Let's just keep going. As this Isaiah 9 and verse 5, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood.
Right. So, in the old ancient times, you had, men, warriors fighting with swords and shields, fighting against each other, and no blood, all in the faces of the people, on their clothes and everything. But this time, in these days, it's going to be by nuclear fire. This World War III is going to be fought with nuclear missiles, man. The nuclear missile is going to be the main, weapon that's going to be used in World War III. And you're going to have men fighting in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, with the weapons and stuff. But the main destruction is going to be with the nuclear missiles, man.
Okay, it says, just in the verse it says, but this shall be with burning and with fuel of fire.
Right. But this one shall be burning with burning and fuel of fire, man. And that's the nuclear missiles. All throughout the scriptures, it talks about how Babylon, which is America in the scriptures is, codenamed Babylon, virgin daughter of Babylon, Babylon the Great, So all throughout the scriptures, it talks about how Babylon or America is going to be destroyed with fire, burned with fire, So you have, today you have Russia threatening nuclear missiles. You have North Korea with the nuclear missiles. Everybody got nuclear missiles, man.
China.
Right, China. And it's pretty hard not to see how this next World War III will be fought with nuclear missiles, man. It's very hard to not see it, man. Because you have articles what I'm trying to quote it, good, but it said like this next World War III is more than likely to be fought with nuclear missiles, man. So, hey, that was it. I brought out my point.
God, I was gonna say, shit. How these people, they not gonna believe. The scriptures say they're not gonna believe till the missiles come, and that's crazy as hell to believe, shit. Because Jacob's troubles are already gonna be happening at the time. They still not gonna believe what we saying, man, until they see them missiles, till they see Yahweh shot coming, say till the destruction come, man. That's sad.
Why are they not gonna believe it, man? Because they too busy listening to this Christian church, man. All they teach is they don't teach prophecy like how like how GMS teaches it, man. The Israelites teach it.
Yep, man. They gonna be thinking that, because once Esau come down, shit, really, he gonna be coming down on everybody, If you believe in the scriptures, he gonna get you, man. So he gonna get some of these Christians, and they gonna think they being martyred for Jesus and shit. They gonna be arose to everlasting shame. They gonna be right back. The house shot gonna raise their ass up for that lake of fire, man. That's gonna be crazy.
Yep.
You want to bring out that last precept, or you want to end it right there?
We can end it right there.
Well, Lord willing, this lesson has been edifying to the elect, and give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000, pushing His word with all truth and sincerity, as well as peace and blessings to all the believers of Yahweh Shai. Shalom.
Shalom.